If you're looking for the best fitness smartwatch, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Fitbit Charge 5 Advanced Fitness and Health Tracker. Even as Fitbit has faced stiff competition from other manufacturers, most notably the Apple Watch, its trackers have always won me over. They hit a very specific sweet spot between attractiveness, affordability, accessibility, and ease of use. They are perfect for everyone who isn't an ultramarathoner or a semi-pro powerlifter trying to hit a PR. The Charge line has consistently reached the top of our rankings, and the Charge 5 8/10 Wired recommends is no exception. This year's iteration has softer lines, a bright AMOLED screen, and almost every sensor you could want, from stress scans to ECG. Like the Apple Watch does with iPhones, the Charge 5 fast pairs to Android phones and has both onboard and connected GPS, so you can track outdoor workouts without a hitch. You do still have to pay $10 per month for a Fitbit Premium subscription to access the new daily readiness feature and personalized sleep and stress insights. But the hardware is still less expensive, and the subscription cheaper than others on this list. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Garmin Venue SQ and SQ Music Edition. For several years, one version or another of Fitbit's Versa line has occupied the spot. But now that Garmin has its own entry-level, square-shaped tracker, the Venue SQ 8/10 Wired recommends edges out Fitbit's latest Versa and Sense wearables. It has the Fitbit's accessible price that we like, but with Garmin's accurate and granular fitness data added. The Venue SQ comes in a variety of attractive colors, with a bright and responsive LCD touchscreen that is an always-on option. And while many of its competitors have been offering blood oxygen monitoring and sleep tracking only as premium features, Garmin includes those features in its more basic trackers and doesn't require you to subscribe to its paid software service to unlock the features. You also don't need to pay a subscription fee to access Garmin's advanced metrics through Garmin Connect. The number 3 position is held by Apple Watch Series 7. Each year's Apple Watch update can feel iterative, but if you want a fitness tracker and you own an iPhone, you can do better than the latest version. The Series 7 8/10 Wired recommends is more waterproof and dust-proof than ever before, and this year's upgrades included improved algorithms for cycling, such as better fall detection and the ability to differentiate between e-biking and regular biking. When you get an Apple Watch, you also get access to all of Apple's features, like integration with Fitness Plus, Apple's workout streaming subscription, Apple's addictive activity rings game that will have you closing circles by marching around your kitchen at night, integration with Apple Maps to guide you while running or biking, and the full suite of comprehensive sensors that can track your sleep or measure your blood oxygen. However, unlike almost any other tracker here, you have to charge it daily, an annoying inconvenience if the only time you have to work out is at 6:30 and before you get your kids ready for school. Next at number 4, we have Cora Pace 2 Premium GPS Sport Watch. For years, I saw no evidence that could convince me any running watch would ever be better than a Garmin. That was until I tried the Cora Pace 2 8/10 Wired recommends, which has now become my favorite running watch. It's unbelievably light, and the battery lasts for weeks between charges, which is a feature you won't find in any other watch on this list. It also integrates with Strava for mapping your runs and rides, and it uses the same multi-system satellite positioning system as Garmin to trace your route. On the minus side, it has a basic LCD screen, and Evolab Coros analytics platform. Meant to compete with Garmin's Connect is still in its early stages. Accuracy can be iffy. A few of my outdoor runs were improperly tracked, but Coros also offers a ton of small, useful features like a locking screen and simple 2-button operation at a very accessible price. The number 5 position is held by Garmin Fenix 6S Pro. It's been a few years since it came out, but Garmin's Fenix 6S Pro 8/10 Wired recommends is still the best outdoor multisport watch I've had the pleasure of using. In addition to Garmin's impressive satellite navigation systems and tons of different sport modes, it also has a plethora of new power management features to extend the battery life if you're away from a charger for a while. Unlike the bigger 6X Pro Solar, It doesn't have solar charging capabilities. It also includes Garmin's emergency alert and incident detection system, which can send for help if you suffer a fall or slam into the pavement. However, that price tag is intimidating. Earlier iterations like the Fenix 5S, $500, are still great watches with many of the same features, but you'll need the Plus version, $750. For newer features like automatic incident detection when doing outdoor activities, or the solar version, $700 for solar charging. The number 6 position is dominated by Withings ScanWatch. The Withings ScanWatch is unique for several reasons. Many other trackers, such as the Series 7 and the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, offer the ability to detect atrial fibrillation and measure blood oxygen levels through the SpAlbo sensor. However, Withings obtained clearance from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration before selling it in the United States. While most of the trackers on the list can go several days without charging, the ScanWatch can go up to 30. You can access all the features on the HealthMate app without a subscription. Finally, while most fitness trackers look like fitness trackers, the ScanWatch looks like a normal analog watch. This is the best everyday fitness tracker for anyone who doesn't want to broadcast to the world that they count how many hours they sleep each night. Simon Hill gives it the highest Gadget Lab praise possible even after 9 months. He's still wearing it. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Garmin Lily, small GPS smartwatch. Garmin has a whole line of fashion watches, but they've always been wonky compared to their sporty counterparts. For example, the screen of this fashionable wearable did reliably turn on when I angled my wrist toward my face, and the touchscreen wouldn't reliably respond to my finger when I wanted to start an activity. However, the sport version of the Garmin Lily is undeniably gorgeous. The 34mm case is small but still large enough to see incoming notifications and track activities with the swipe and the tap. Sadly, the estimated battery life of 5 days shorts considerably with overnight pulse ox sleep tracking. If you're not altitude training or concerned that you might be sick, obligatory warning that this is not a medical device, you should probably turn that feature off. The number 8 position is held by Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. The most exciting development in the fitness wearable world is Wear OS 3, the operating system Google is co-developing with Samsung and Fitbit. Reviews editor Julian Chakadou got some hands-on time with the Galaxy Watch 4, which is the first wearable to use it. Unlike previous iterations, you can use more apps, like Google Maps for directions. We recommend the cheaper Watch 4 over the Watch 4 Classic. The Watch 4's fitness and health measurements, including SpAlbo, heart rate, and ECG, all match competitors like the Apple Watch, and the wearable does a great job of auto-detecting workouts. Unfortunately, this only works on Android phones, and ECG tracking is limited to Samsung phones, so is blood pressure monitoring. But that's not available in the US yet anyway. We're mostly excited for what's to come. This epic consolidation of smartwatch operating systems means more developers may soon start building good apps for Google's platform, which has historically been lacking in that area. Next, at number 9, we have Amazon Halo Smartwatch. Amazon has a history of throwing janky ideas at the wall and seeing what will stick. At first glance, a fitness band that asks you to strip down to your knickers to evaluate your body fat percentage seems like one of the company's worst. I also found the Halo's weekly activity points metric to be useless. I can accumulate that many points in a day, and I missed having a watch and activity tracker easily accessible on my wrist. However, as invasive as it sounds, the voice tone tracker, which monitors your spoken interactions to detect changes in your emotional or psychological state, affected real change in my relationship with my spouse. According to family therapist Terry Real, any real-time biofeedback that helps you keep track of when you're starting to lose your cool can be helpful if you find yourself becoming more irritable or reactive. As Real might say in this second year of quarantine, a tone tracker just might help. We will also be getting this year's Halo View, $80 shortly, and I'm looking forward to a full review then. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Garmin Instinct Solar. If you're looking for the best enjoys fitness smartwatch, here's a list you must recommend a fitness tracker that will work on our personal preference, but on the chance that based on their features, same things, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. GPS. Also, but not fully detailed maps for the Garmin Instinct Solar. So let's get started. Wired recommends is my favorite sports watch. This year's update includes a pulse oximeter to track your blood oxygen levels while sleeping, the Garmin-specific body battery metric to tell you how pumped up you are for the day, And of course, solar charging with a watch lens made of electron-absorbing power glass. Solar charging doesn't extend the battery life as much as you'd think, but it's a useful supplement, especially if you spend long periods outside. If you're in the market for a hardy, GPS-enabled backcountry watch that charges surreptitiously while you're paddling a canoe or chasing after your kids, the Instinct Solar is your best pick. That's all for today. We upload fashion product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.